Robin.
Hey, what happened on Fox Business? Little Ebonics thing?
Yeah, he's being called a horrible racist, the guy.
Yeah. Is he really?
Yeah.
Anchor Eric Bolling? How do you say his name? B-O-L-L. How do you say that? Bolling?
Balling.
Before you pop this in, I got to know before I forget. Do we have the video? I mean, you can pop it in, but don't play it because I'll forget in a second. Do we have the audio of the daughter of the woman that got the face transplant from monkey ripping off her face?
About it. I don't think so.
Oh,
we got to get that.
I have not heard about it or heard it.
Someone tweeted it to me yesterday. It is fucking brutal. This reporter is a dummy.
All right, we
not listening dummy.
Can we get that? It was
tweeted to me.
Is it a long
yesterday?
one?
No, it's quick.
All right, let's find that.
Oh, was it the Twitter name? Give him credit. Was it Ape Face?
I don't think it was Ape Face. Yeah, I think it was Chewed Testicles. That's one of the
I hate this Continental United merger.
I said chimp, didn't I? Or I said monkey. I know
whatever.
It's
the same thing.
No, a chimp.
They jump up and down.
One of the great
you.
apes. Monkeys are just monkeys. A chimp is one of the great apes, one of the great primates, along with an orangutan and the gorilla and the chimpanzee, which is very different from, let's say, a macaque.
What gorilla type animal you hate the worst?
Gorilla type animal? I just don't like those fucking orangutans.
Orangutans are the worst?
They're really like, ugh, they just look stupid. I think they are the retards of the great apes. Chimps, a baby or like young chimp in the old-fashioned engineer uniform where they'd wear the suspenders and the little train engineer hat. Nothing cuter in the world.
All right, so go from your favorite to your worst then.
I gotta go with the chimpanzee in the engineer suit.
Gotcha.
That's good.
Okay.
Then I guess I gotta go with the gorilla. The gorilla, especially a little baby gorilla's eyes are really cute when they look around. They don't know what they're doing and stuff. And then the stupid orangutan
is the worst. Isn't there something in between you're missing?
No, I think that's pretty much it for like the basic great
What about those
apes.
weird skinny monkey type fucking animals?
Those are like those are monkeys though. They're not like apes. Like like one of those long-armed fucking
What about
dumb monkeys.
the monkey type thing that has the big huge red ass?
That's a baboon.
Yeah, you didn't put baboon in there.
I don't think baboon is part of the great apes.
Oh, technicality. Come on.
I don't know. I know. Yeah, well, a gibbon. You're talking about a gibbon? One of those big fucking long-armed gibbon. I hate a gibbon.
Yeah, I like a taken.
Yeah, a Gibbsman-dat-bin.
So what happened to this Fox Business guy, Eric Bowling?
What did he say?
Accused of racism for use of Ebonics during Obama's story.
Guess who's coming to dinner? A dictator. Mr. Obama shares a laugh with one of Africa's kleptocrats. It's not the first time he's had a hoodlum in his house.
What? What is he doing there?
Some Ebonics.
Is that what he's doing?
I don't think he's a racist. I think he's just a corny fucking white guy trying to be funny.
Cornball.
He's just
You're not being edgy or funny.
Just trying to be one of
those
guys.
He's a cornball.
Smile for the birdie. Our president sitting with one of Africa's most wanted. It's not the first time he's had a hood in the big crib.
Oh, come on.
What's wrong with this? Is this a real issue?
It shouldn't be.
Because he's just...
Is this guy in trouble for just being wacky? This is just wacky.
He should be in trouble for being awful.
So what's with all the hoods in the hizzy? A month after the White House hosted the rapper Common, who glorifies violence on cops, the president opened his doors to one of Africa's most evil dictators.
This shouldn't be a problem.
The rapper thing I get, because they did have a rapper who had talked. Yeah, I mean...
I'm trying to find that one, too.
I'm sure Media Matters is all over it.
This is like...
Cocksuckers.
Shit.
You're trying to see if this guy's in trouble?
We have it.
Wait, I wonder if I got...
Where's this audio?
Wait. I might have it in my...
You might have what? The chimp thing?
Yeah, I might.
All right, we'll find that. Are we done with this guy from the Fox Business?
Yeah, he just sounds like he's being zany or
enough.
something.
Okay.
Fair enough, sir.
Yeah, we could cut our losses there. You heard about the St. Louis woman?
What happened in St. Louis?
St. Louis. All right, St. Louis woman awarded $95 million after former boss allegedly masturbated on her.
Oh,
$95 million?
I would fucking let my boss do it for $1 million.
Fuck?
If I was going to get $1 million, fucking just spew on me.
It could not be worth that much.
I'd let Bladder fuck me in the butt for $2,500.
A St. Louis woman who said...
What are you getting now?
Exactly. I'd let the lawyers here fuck me in the ass for exactly what my salary is for the last 3 years.
That's it.
Yeah, we're already getting fucked in the ass. A St. Louis woman... This could be one of the funniest lines ever written. Ready for this?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
A St. Louis woman who said she was hit on the head with her boss's genitals.
Hit on the head? How does that happen?
Was awarded what her attorneys believe is the largest payout ever in an American sexual harassment lawsuit.
What kind of job is this?
Ashley Alford was awarded $95 million in compensation from the Aaron's Inc., a large rent-to-own furniture chain, after she said the store failed to act after a manager allegedly assaulted her twice in one day. She told the Atlanta Journal-Constitution that the award was likely to be capped because of federal law and will be closer to $40 million. Damn, that's a good payday. Fuck you.
It's in Atlanta?
You would deal with that for
money.
$40 million?
Wait, it's Atlanta?
Yes.
Crazy
Okay.
money.
So here's what it is. The jury, I'm going to guess.
A jury.
I can guess the makeup of the jury.
Give me a jury.
Really?
Jury.
Alfred claimed that the store's then manager, Richard Moore, gave her inappropriate nicknames and touched her inappropriately when she first began working there in 2005. Nearly a year after she was hired, she claimed he came up to her in the stockroom and whacked her on the head with his penis.
How do you do that? Was she sitting down?
She had to be.
Oh, that's fucked up.
That's funny?
That is funny.
All right, good. Funny.
Damn it.
Sorry, but that's just funny.
That's amazing.
Then later that day, he lifted her shirt and masturbated over her as he held her down.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, that's a little rough. Now I'm out.
You're out?
You can't hold the woman down.
No.
You got to give her a
She
chance
wants
to
to-
leave
You're
the
trying to jerk
situation.
off. Hold on a minute. Now you're trying to jerk off on her. What are you going to just let her scramble away so you look silly?
If she wants to stay there and be jerked off on.
Do people
that's
really
fine.
work at places where a boss might take his fucking penis out and hit you on the
And just
head?
start fucking hitting you on the head
That's
with his schlong?
What the fuck?
Believe me, that's literally no more shocking than what goes on here.
Same shit.
Would they really allow the line? I just stopped. Turn it off.
Is this the chimp thing?
I'm looking for. I don't think it was that. It's
You think that St. Louis woman's
reporter
lying?
thing? God damn it. Exaggerating, definitely.
You think exaggerating?
Yeah, definitely exaggerating.
What do you think really happened?
He probably pulled his dick out.
Wow, a boss
Maybe
is
waved it in her face.
But do you think he thought he could do that because she might have been accepting? Or did he completely just lose it and the perv switch went
Why
off?
wouldn't he just
Maybe
lie?
the perv switch went off?
Really?
I didn't jerk off on you, madam.
Madame. News 4 interview with chimp
Hey, what's
victim.
this?
Nice, got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Now what do we do with it?
I don't know.
I pass it on.
How do you get it to? How do I get it over there?
You can tweet.
I'll turn it off.
I could tweet you.
All right, hold on.
Let me try
Oh my God! Thank you, Kevin from Connecticut. Why does the name always match the story?
Oh,
Like Wiener with his Wiener pictures.
Yeah.
The boss's name was Richard Moore.
Dick Moore.
Dick Moore.
Dick Moore.
Why does that always work out in news stories?
I don't know.
Why did that pass us
But
by?
it does.
His fucking first name is Dick. My Dick.
does.
Dick Moore.
Oh my god. These computers, by the way, suck an asshole.
Nice language.
A giant asshole.
Well, why didn't you say anything about that before now? That's weird. That
Because it just hit me again.
again. Thank you
Again.
for saying again. We've
It
been
hit
talking
me.
about how bad these computers are
I
for
know.
a long, long
well,
time.
I'm going to share
I'm sure
to
they're-
Twitter.
I'm sure they're making progress on that, like they're making progress on getting us interns. So
I'm just going to. Here it goes.
Good news for everybody.
I just shared to Twitter. Did you get it? Do you see it? Now look for me. Look for me, and then I got it. I'm on.
wait.
That should be it.
Nope.
I think.
Nope.
There it is.
You obviously blocked me because I can't see
What?
it. Why would you block me? What did I do to you?
You know,
Why would you block Hope?
I don't see. I didn't see your tweet.
That's not very nice, Anthony.
first of all,
Did you block me?
I'm a LeBron James fan, and I don't need to read shit like that.
Look, I'm just going back to my shitty life today.
Go back to your shitty life.
Stupid LeBron James really knows how to win some of the fans back.
Yeah. Did you get it?
Yeah, I got both. I got that.
Both.
Wait, Ant, did you block me?
No.
Why am I not
I
getting
follow.
your tweet?
Why'd you block Opie?
You blocked me.
Did you
Why'd you
go
block
to
Gregorio?
Did you go
Son of a
to
bitch!
Where did you go to? You just went to like Anthony? You went to my thing?
Well, you tweeted it,
On
right?
your thing.
Yeah.
Did you retweet it?
No.
No, I
Did you
just tweeted it.
Did you DM it?
No, I just
With
I
a
just
dick pic.
I just shared it from Twitter, from Facebook, from through YouTube.
Oh my gosh.
Why? What
That's all I did.
happened?
I just shared it from YouTube. I found it on YouTube. I put share, and tweeted it.
Oh.
And a lady popped up with
So if
Chris
you go to
Penn.
my name,
Oh, here it is.
you go to my name.
Oh, you unblocked me to save face. I see.
That's true. About time.
Now it's here.
Yeah, I did really quickly. I had to.
Oh, I'm gonna watch this. This looks good.
Okay, put it up. Put the volume up. Listen to what she says.
Do it on the computer.
No, don't do it. You got to see it all on the air.
I'm watching it right now.
No, do it on the air.
What?
That way it's fucked up.
Why don't you just put it on the
No,
thing?
do it
Sam?
on the air.
Yeah, just put it
On
on.
YouTube.
Sam.
It's right there. Do it.
Just do it.
Play that
She's
one.
not bad looking. Oh, she wasn't eaten by a gorilla.
Now put the volume up.
Oh wow, look at her.
No, stop it until the volume's up.
What?
I don't have the option to do that.
You got to put the volume up.
You put the volume up.
No,
nothing.
it's
What
good.
happened?
It's good. She's fucked up. You'll just see how retarded this reporter
All
is.
right, what's the setup on this?
This is the woman. She's the daughter of the woman that got her face ripped off.
In
Remember that?
Connecticut, right.
By the chimpanzee. It just
Charlotte
ate-
Nash.
It ate her fucking face.
She's still alive?
Yeah, she got a face transplant.
Didn't somebody die in that incident? Like the
woman that owned the monkey.
right,
The
okay.
chimp, whatever
And
the
the
fuck
chimp
you wanna
died,
call it.
too.
But the woman that's still alive with basically no face or a reconstructed face, this
Right.
is her daughter.
That's her daughter
All right,
commenting
gotcha.
on how the face transplant went to this reporter who obviously is not listening to a goddamn thing.
Gotcha.
All right.
Hit it.
Hit it. Hit it.
Put the TV. Put the TV.
Just
There.
play.
Fuck
How do I
that.
do that?
No, do it there.
I
Being
want it over
fancy.
there.
How she's feeling? Has she been able to see her new face?
It's still a little difficult to understand her, but she says things like she loves me and things like that. And no, she will not be able to see her new face.
Can you imagine that moment, though, when that mirror is held up? What do you think her reaction will be?
Well, she can't see.
Yeah. Well, and I know that your Uncle Steve, your mom's brother,
She's
said-
blind. She had her eyeballs
Oh
ripped out,
my
you dumb
God.
fucking reporter.
That's,
like the reporter didn't do enough research to realize the woman's blind. She goes, no, she won't see her face.
And why would she say, what do you think a reaction would be? Because this is what a reaction would be.
Oh, my God.
Can you rewind that a little bit? This is why that reporter is fucking.
That's
should be
Amy.
fired.
That's
That's
Amy
right.
Roebuck.
The reporter should be
She used to be
fired.
really hot.
But why not just admit that? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that. You know what? I'm sorry, I forgot
She
that.
just,
They're fucking robots.
Ah.
Does she acknowledge that she just asked what a blind woman's gonna say?
No.
No.
But it's a harsh question to be asking the door to begin with, because the woman can't be pleased with her new face no matter what.
But she's like,
Even if
saying,
she
like,
could see.
the daughter even like hinted like, no, she won't be seeing her new face.
How she's feeling? Has she been able to see her new face?
It's still a little difficult to understand her, but she says things like she loves me and things like that. And no, she will not be able to see her new face.
Can you imagine that moment, though, when that mirror is held up? What do you think her reaction will be?
Well, she can't see.
Yeah. Well, and I know that your Uncle Steve, your mom's brother,
Wow.
yeah,
Steve.
yeah. In that moment is everything that is wrong with the fucking
Yes.
media in this country.
Yes.
You fucking soulless dummies. How about you listen?
Did you say if she doesn't listen? She didn't do research on the story. Oh, face transplant? Let me see. Oh, wow, she lost both her eyeballs, so they're going to have to put in, prosthetic eyes. And she gets this face transplant, but she's blind. She didn't even see that part of the story.
But even if you didn't know that and you made
And
the,
you made the
flub,
mistake,
it
right.
happens. How about you go, oh, God, I didn't...
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
You fucking... Oh, right back to pleasantness.
Yeah.
Pleasantness.
Oh,
Get the
fuck.
pleasantness.
So your uncle.
Uncle Steve, he's got eyes. Pleasantness. That is everything that's wrong with those shitheads.
Absolutely.
How important are the eyeballs? That's coming in on. Instant
when you're
feedback.
asking a question about seeing.
How important is it to not have your cornea scraped out by dirty monkey fingers? How damaging is that to the retina when dirt scraping monkey fingers dig into your eyes angrily for 12 minutes?
Oh, you know how bad that is? He's just been picking his monkey hemorrhoids right up his ass, and then he just puts a gaping wound in you.
Believe me, that monkey was not Purelling right before he began doing eye surgery
no.
on old Charlotte Nash. Your Uncle Steve, not one word about the insensitive question she just asked.
Unbelievable, Jimmy.
How about an apology? How about you want Tracy Morgan to apologize? How about that woman who is absolutely not doing her fucking job properly?
Right.
Goes, oh, God, I'm sorry, I didn't realize. How about a human moment?
And what would be wrong with that?
I would be no problem. We all fuck up.
Right.
And the daughter's there going, she can't see.
Yeah, she's blind.
Oh, she's blind. So imagine when the mirror's held up. Yeah, mirror, you mean the thing you look into with eyeballs, you dummy?
Exactly.
Like I said, she fucking couldn't do.
What's her name again? Amy Roebuck? Did I get it right?
What channel is that?
That's NBC. That was the Today Show, right?
God, they're all so fucking robotic. That's why none of them really add anything.
Yeah.
None of them add anything. Literally, the news could just scroll and we could read it ourselves. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we do it online anyway.
God, what a dope.
We don't need those shit online.
We don't need those dummies anymore.
Just keep it pleasant. Keep it pleasant. Don't acknowledge your mistake.
Yeah.
Hey, wow. Thank you, Ant. That's fucking,
I love that one.
That's a great one.
That's a fun one.
Not as
right
good
there.
as the woman getting hit in the head with her boss's
Well,
dick.
I wish I had some video of that, or audio at least. Hit with a dick. And she made some cash off of that one, huh?
95, possibly only 40 in the end, I guess.
I have a prediction for the fucking Casey Anthony trial right there.
Right.
She will not be convicted of first-degree murder.
Whoa.
Is it with the jury already?
No, I guess the prosecution has another witness, and then they're going to wrap up, and then the defense takes over. And, there's maybe another week or two left of the trial. But this is a capital murder case, and they just don't have it. They don't have enough evidence.
Too much doubt?
Yeah, maybe not.
Too much. They don't have enough evidence.
As far as that charge goes.
Look, people know she's involved in some type of shenanigans with this kid being
Language.
dead. I know. But as far as getting a first-degree murder charge on that, nah. I ain't seeing it. No fucking way.
So she gets the lesser charge, and then how many years in jail?
I don't know. She's got some other charges against her, but she's not got that major one. That was the biggie. And if they can get a mistrial out of this, they're going to have to give her some kind of manslaughter maybe, or involuntary, or negligent homicide, something like that. Because they don't know if she did drown in the pool, and then all she did as a guilty person was throw the kid in the woods instead of report it. Or did she kill this girl flat out, first-degree murder, because she wanted to go out and party? Or did she drug her to try to go out, and the kid wound up dying? Like, there's too many different ways this kid could have died, and they don't have any proof.
Well, how about this? Since this bitch isn't saying anything, and she knows what happened, how about, here's what the deal is. If you want to save your own life, you get up there and you tell us what happened. Otherwise, we're going to assume you killed the kid. Enough already.
So you want to throw away the Fifth?
No, dude, I
just
understand.
throw away the Fifth Amendment on self-incrimination?
No, I understand self-incrimination, but it is enraging. It's like, don't cry if you get convicted then. If you sit there and you don't fucking sit up and speak for yourself, you deserve to be convicted. You're a dope. And I can't think of how I wouldn't defend myself in court.
If you're innocent, right?
Yeah, if I was innocent, I would scream it.
But sometimes you look even worse, I think. I don't know. I think that
Never look
myself,
worse.
too. It's like, if you're innocent, you'll get your ass on that stand
Absolutely.
and plead to that fucking jury that you're innocent. But a lot of these lawyers are like, no, the worst thing you could do is get up on that stand. You got to, let us do it. It's all the facts. Because that's based on pure emotion.
Did OJ not
instead of
testify?
facts. OJ didn't testify, no. That's pure emotion that you're trying to evoke when you testify. The jury is just going to see that. They're really going to have a hard time listening to your facts. The lawyer can spill facts and experts and whatnot, but when you get up there and talk, that is the jury looking at you going, oh, so here's the murderer. Let's see what she's got to say to get herself off the hook. Right. So sometimes they have them not testify.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think they'll have her testify. I really do think the prosecution has had trouble proving this case. And I've watched the whole fucking thing. I'm no expert, but neither is the jury. So sitting there watching it, I just don't see that they've proven beyond reasonable doubt that she intentionally murdered a child. I think the pool thing that the defense has brought up is not a bad way to confuse the jury. All the defense has to do is throw enough options out. They don't have to prove the kid died in a pool. They don't have to prove that the kid accidentally overdosed. They don't have to prove that the mother fucking killed the kid. All they have to do is throw enough options out there where the prosecution can't prove any of these didn't happen or did happen.
It's a shell game. The mother's a pig. She's a fucking pig. She's
see the fucking tits on her.
I'm not saying I wouldn't titty fuck her.
Oh, I would.
As punishment.
Oh, she should just be over the house.
Doesn't she go against your whole baby thing, though? She had a kid.
She hates kids, apparently.
But
didn't that
ruin her body? You say that.
No, you know what? I don't know. She looked like she kind of snapped back and a little slop in her. I'm not talking fucking marrying the broad. I'm just talking about, maybe a little hot tub action. Like Bobby. Bobby Kelly.
Shouldn't she be fucking... She knows what happened to that kid and she's not saying.
She is...
I hope they could... Even if it would get overturned on appeal... I hope she gets convicted of first-degree murder. All of her money is going to legal fees anyway.
She said what happened. She's a compulsive liar.
Yeah, she's sickening.
She's made up this nanny that never existed. She's lied about looking for the child. She didn't report the child missing for 31 days.
She really should. If we had a good system of justice, we all know what's going on. The bailiff should be able just to put a gun at her temple and
just pull the trigger.
Just fire it.
But everything that she's been doing, guilty. Everything she's been doing and saying could also point to the kid accidentally died. She wanted to just cover it up by ditching the kid in the woods.
Then why isn't she saying that? Why does she know that she's fighting for her life and she's not saying this is what happened?
I think as far as what's going on in that trial right now, the best thing she could do is shut the fuck up. They don't have any time of death, really. It's not exact because all they found was bones months later.
Is there nothing in the bones they can get DNA-wise? Nothing in the marrow? Or...
They got DNA that prove it's the child.
But I mean, there's nothing like from I guess a drug or anything. Or
there was no broken bones. There was no. The only thing they come up with are things like, well, the mandible was still held on the skull, and that proves that the duct tape was put there before the child died. And it just sounds very vague. Like the prosecution doesn't have here's when the baby died and here's where she was. She doesn't need an alibi because they can't really determine the time close enough to where she would need an alibi.
Do you think the kid was crying and she fucking tied the kid to the bed and duct tape her mouth because she was doing something? She was having a date over.
Or in the trunk of her car. That's what they're thinking. She put her in the trunk of her car with duct tape over her mouth after she used like Xanax on her or something to drug her, and the kid might have vomited or just suffocated or the heat from in the trunk or what have you, and then she ditched it.
Or she was getting laid at her house and had the kid taped upstairs in the room.
Yeah, could have been that too. Because they're saying that the nanny Zanny is Xanax. She would give the kid Xanax to put her to sleep while she had her hijinks.
Oh, her duck lips. She's fucking... This woman is killable.
Well,
wow.
That's what Florida's hoping for.
It's not going to happen.
The prosecution's hoping. But I don't see
first.
I'm not seeing a first-degree murder charge. I don't think the prosecution has enough on her.
Maybe there's just no way to prove it.
Yeah.
Another week or so, you said? 2 weeks?
Another maybe week or two for the defense closing. And then deliberations.
Relatively fast trial, right?
No, you know what?
The
fast
OJ
trials
thing took forever.
Yeah, OJ took forever, but this one could take a while. And then deliberations, I don't know. I don't. Especially if they have a split jury, I don't see that going that quickly. You know, they've sequestered these poor motherfuckers too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're just like
Their
they
lives
can't
are
talk
shot.
about anything.
Are they in a hotel or something, or they get to go home?
I don't know. Maybe they get to go home, but they can't talk to anyone. They can't read anything. They've really...
That's a major inconvenience.
Oh,
huh?
my God, right? Is that her getting a fucking finger up the ass?
That's right.
She's got a little tramp dot tattoo, and she's just a whore.
Well, she has her jeans on. How's she getting the finger up the ass?
Whore. I don't know. Her friend is like digging in through her pants.
Fucking around.
Yeah. What a fucking hewer.
All right, well.
Then you see her laughing sometimes in court. She'll fucking be talking to her attorney, and she's like got her mouth blocked, but she's like, ha, she kind of laughs.
Why would she
And then
do
sometimes she's like, she's crying because
why would she laugh? And
Because she's
why doesn't her attorney...
a psychopath.
Yeah, but why doesn't the attorney go, look, I'm trying to help you here. Stop with the laughing
I think
shit.
the attorney, look at her. She's like smiling. Hey, my kid's dead.
Aunt might have just said it. She's a psycho.
She's a psychopath.
I hate mentally ill people, as you know.
Right.
But maybe that she is literally just crazy, and we're looking at her like normal people standards. She's truly nuts.
I think
maybe.
she's truly nuts. She's a delusional, a compulsive liar, a sociopath, and a psycho.
Yeah, and Glenn Close, it's funny, I didn't want to argue with her, but just talking about that, and I know that there's something to be done for mentally ill people, but I just hate the fact that if she, let's just say she's mentally ill. Let's say she is.
Yeah.
You're going to tell me she's still not a pig who knows what she's doing is despicable? Of course she does.
Mm-hmm.
Or she'd be admitting it. Going, lunking her fucking head with hammers.
She tries too hard. There are prison recordings of her talking to her parents where she's saying, and she's narcissistic too, obviously. She's saying stuff like, I've been in here, I can't sleep, they don't give me this, they don't give me that, me. And he goes, and all I hear is that, all they want to know about is Kaylee.
Jesus.
Like the dead daughter. Yeah, that's what they're asking you about. But you're worried because you can't get the right shampoo. Fuck. She's just fucking, I think she's crazy. Which is absolutely why, if I lived down there or knew her, I would probably be dating her. Because they're all fucking crazy.
I also, dude, attract a line of kooks.
Lunatics, right?
A fucking line of wackos.
Mental patients.
We've all had our share, huh?
Oh,
On this
share.
show?
A share would mean part. Share would mean part. I've always had my total. It's a complete fucking, the glass is full
Was it
of
always?
lunatics.
Always crazy?
Yes!
Had my share.
Crazy people.
I would put myself in the category of had my share. Not always.
Yeah, I think I've always had crazy people.
Always crazy. Hey,
And if you're with a girl now that you deem not crazy, it's because you just haven't figured out her craziness yet. Mm-hmm. See, that's where I am. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. My current girlfriend is probably completely insane. I just haven't quite pinned it down yet.
you haven't figured out the combination
I haven't
yet?
quite, hit the right combination. But it's like finding the trap in a fucking a drug dealer's car. You got to hit this, turn the defroster, pound the top.
One day you're going to just do something so innocent and realize, holy shit, this is the thing.
Yeah. You want a cookie, sweetie?
Cookies!
My father. Well, all right. Another lunatic. Here comes the fucking. And then a hatch door opens in the ceiling, and fucking steamer trunks of baggage come out. I'm just covered in baggage.
Yeah, why did I have to suffer every Father's Day because you had a shitty father experience?
You had that one. I had Christmas.
You had Christmas?
Yeah. My ex-wife's father left on Christmas
talking
Day.
about one of my exes. It was Father's Day, and then a day that was, I guess, his birthday.
Fuck you with that fucking days.
All of a sudden, it would be just a horrible day. And you would think I would write it on the calendar for the next year.
Yeah.
But then I would forget. And then it would be some beautiful day, and all of a sudden, all hell would be breaking loose because it's Father's birthday.
How about every Christmas is ruined for 9 fuck years?
Right, what'd you do?
Every Christmas. What's the matter? This was the day that my father left our family and started a whole new family and abandoned us. Merry fucking Christmas! I'm trying to have fun. My family's here. Fuck you.
And I know this is way in the past for you, but I'm sure you gave her probably 9 nice Christmases, or at least tried.
I tried, man.
Okay.
Ninth one might have been hard with the girlfriend around.
Oh, now she really
He gave her eight good ones.
Yeah.
And one
But
humiliation.
you know what I mean? Why can't we as human beings go, okay, we had shitty Christmases in the past, but the current person I'm with has given me wonderful Christmases.
Yeah.
So why can't you now push maybe some of those bad Christmases further away?
No, they will always take precedent.
Why do we do that?
Because they're crazy.
But why do we do that as human beings?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't fucking know.
Why do we do that? I had a weird thing with Christmas for many years because my mom was the weird Christmas one.
Really?
Yeah, because when she was growing up, obviously something bad happened around Christmas.
Shit.
And every year she would kind of have a little bit of a mental breakdown about Christmas. So then it's
got to be so fucking.
Then it was passed
annoying.
on to my generation. So I, for a while, felt really weird about Christmas.
I always
but I've had
loved Christmas.
I'm up to about 7 really good ones now.
Say
and,
that.
and I was able to kind of push some of those weird Christmas memories away. I'm not saying I'm better than anyone. I'm not saying that. But as human beings, why do we do that? Always focus on, the Christmases that were bad instead of adding it up and going, well, I've had enough good Christmases now.
I don't know, because they take all the good shit for granted. And
Is that
it's
what
just
it
the
is?
Bad shit.
Why do you think
Look at
that
her
is,
ass.
Jimmy?
She's got a juicy ass on her.
Let me turn that to me, Sam.
Yeah,
You did
right? Look at its meaty.
Wow, that's a fucking juicy rum.
Yeah. That's a baby killing ass right there.
Yeah, I'd forgive her.
Forgive her. All that I said, forget it.
Yeah.
She's got 2 guys' pants pulled down. She's like squeezing their ass. She is a hewer.
Would you get really nervous when Christmas was coming around?
I would. Yes, it was like an anxiety thing.
You seem like the type of guy that would really enjoy a Christmas.
I love Christmas.
Because I know what you do with your house and
great.
stuff. You go all in.
I decorate it up like a winter wonderland.
So go way back though.
Yeah.
Christmas is right around, probably right after Thanksgiving, Macy's Day's Parade.
That's when it starts.
The parade ends with Santa Claus, so now it's Christmas season. Do you start slowly but
That's
surely
it.
feeling it?
It's like, oh boy, that turkey was good.
And once again, finishing the
what
parade this year,
happened?
Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus, ringing in the Christmas season.
He left me. Shut up.
You're an adult now.
Daddy.
Right.
Any fucking grown woman with daddy issues, just stop it already. Get the fuck over it. They're not infallible people.
When should
Christ almighty, unless he was tooling you in the ass, get over it. That I'll give you. If daddy's tooling you in the ass, you could fucking be 89 on your deathbed and go, my father fucked me over, literally, and that's fine. But if daddy maybe was working too much, daddy didn't get you, he didn't make it to your fucking play, or daddy fucking was on a business trip during your fucking prom, shut up!
or
You dummies.
or even start a new family?
Whatever. He was bored.
At what age do you let that go?
Yeah, let it go.
I'm sure if you're like an early teenager and all that, I get it. It's got to be painful. But at a certain age, you got to just let that shit go. You have to.
Let fly.
25? Is that a fair age? I think when you hit
Yeah, that
college,
would've been good.
you're too busy doing all sorts of other cool shit that you can let some of that stuff go.
I'll take it one step further. Even if he was diddling your pussy,
You think
Hey,
a pussy diddle?
maybe he was stressed out and mother was tired, and then he just thought, hey, I'm going to go upstairs and diddle her pussy.
do you think the ex is enjoying Christmases
Yeah.
to this day?
I don't know, but I can only hope, personally, no.
Father's Day is what, this weekend?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Good luck.
I feel sorry for somebody.
Oh.
I feel
Someone's
sorry
in a
for
world of shit.
If
Who knows?
If she even has somebody, I
Who
don't
knows?
even fucking know what she's up to. But
I don't either.
if she does have someone new, boy, I want to call that guy and kind of give him the
fun.
heads, kind of give him the heads up what to expect on
believe
Father's Day.
Anyone would have known already.
Hey, I want to squeeze in this Warrior shit that's just been
How
sitting
about I
in front
squeeze
of me.
my dick? Oh, wiener joke.
Hey, Warrior. We got Esther Koo coming in a few minutes, but I want to squeeze in the Warrior. He puts out a YouTube video exposing Hulk Hogan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he decided, I guess Hulk Hogan, after Macho Man died, said it's a terrible thing that happened. We had just reconnected.
Ah.
And this
Who,
just,
the Warrior and Macho?
no, Hogan said this.
Hogan.
Oh, Hogan said this. I'm sorry.
And this just rubbed the Ultimate Warrior
And well, it should.
the wrong way.
The Warrior is obsessed with Hulk Hogan, right?
Obsessed. And so now apparently he's got a 55-minute YouTube video that he plans on putting out about Hulk Hogan.
Okay.
He released a preview
What's wrong with it?
of his Hulk Hogan video.
And this is what we got.
This is where the clips are from.
And we love
This is a little
the Warrior
trailer.
because he's just. Is he doing the Warrior?
No, he dropped that character.
Oh, that was kind of
did.
a character.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Okay, I don't know what these.
I don't
guys.
either.
don't know what's real and fake anymore.
I believe everything is fake.
I believe
It's the
everything
only
is
thing I
real.
believe.
So he's talking as a normal guy?
Yes.
Wow.
And making wild accusations against Hulk Hogan.
All right, let's listen to this. The Warrior.
Others know it too. They know that I don't bullshit. They know that I never have. On the other hand, you have a long-running reputation for being a liar and a fraud.
The Warrior?
And a phony.
Doesn't sound like him at
This
all.
recent lying that you've done makes you despicable. Let's get real, man. You didn't reconnect with Randy.
Why does he have the action movie
But I don't know.
music?
I think he just found it on like a video editing, suite that it was like
Yeah,
for
that's
free
all it
bed,
is.
and he was like,
Yeah.
"Wow, this will really get people excited."
It's in like Apple loops.
Yeah.
He just found that.
I've been guilty of that. And then you go,
yeah.
and then
Who
you're like,
hasn't?
what am I doing?
Who
When you
hasn't?
first get it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Randy was real paranoid. I mean, when he'd walk through the dressing room, he'd make Elizabeth look down. "Oh, don't look at anybody, don't look at her, I'll kill you." He always was in character. He just was so paranoid of his wife. And I remember when he first moved down the beach from us, they bought a little house on Kensington. And, it's a beautiful little house with a big front door. And all of a sudden, he built a cage around the front door with another locked door. Wow. "I'm leaving for 6 days. You got 6 TV dinners. Don't leave the house." Ooh, yeah.
I mean, you're a real piece of shit, Terry. You just recently reconnected with a friend you hadn't spoken to in 10 years. 10 years there was silence between you and Randy. And you go on that sit-down interview show and you throw Randy under the bus in the hateful, vile way that you did? What's wrong with you, man? What kind of human being are you?
This is really creepy because I don't want to think that the Warrior sounds like this.
I know.
It kind of has a weak voice.
Happened to the Warrior?
It's not even associated with any. Like, this is real life. Like, this is what he's actually spending his time doing.
Yeah.
But Hulk Hogan kind of, threw Randy under the bus.
Yeah. I mean, they
Made him
weren't.
sound a bit paranoid.
I mean, the Macho
so.
Man put out a rap album with battle raps against Hulk Hogan at one point.
Battle rap. How embarrassing are
Yeah.
those?
Bad. Really bad. There's a song called Be a Man that's about Hulk Hogan, and it's Macho Man rapping. That's the part of the Macho Man's legacy that we don't think about now that he's
really?
passed
You
away.
kind of put that aside?
No, yeah, we forget about that
Oh,
part.
Yeah.
fuck. We learned about Hulk Hogan's drug use thanks to the Warrior.
Yeah, the Warrior lets us know about the
Oh,
Hulkster's drug use.
I was there, Terry, I know. You and Linda contributed to the fallout of their marriage. Randy was on the road, touring around with me night after night. You were shooting some movie in Florida or something like that, and you and Linda got in Elizabeth's ear that she needed to get out more, go do things on her own. You kept pressuring her, and it finally happened. And that was the beginning of the end. You know, Terry, you get such a sick pleasure out of...
Who's Terry?
Exposing other people's dirty laundry, taking cheap shots at them. So I want to do some of that. There are days, Terry, where you do nothing but sit around and snort cocaine. Terry,
Holy shit.
you truly are a dope head.
Wow.
I mean, you have been into getting high and doing dope for years. You were so fearful of confrontation that you assisted other guys in keeping them junkies just so you could have control over them.
Holy
Wow.
shit, Warrior.
Is there going to be a lawsuit filed on Hulk Hogan's behalf, I believe?
I would think so, especially since Hogan could use the money. He might as well.
He pretty much, without saying allegedly or in my opinion or anything, said Hulk Hogan is doing cocaine.
He said that he knows for a fact that there are days when Hulk Hogan
Does
spends
nothing.
nothing
But
except
do cocaine.
cocaine.
Wow, that's a heavy allegation to make.
And it's the Ultimate Warrior.
And it's the
Hulk
Warrior.
Hogan.
And then Warrior finishes by discussing the Hulkster's open marriage. There's going to be a much longer video and all this. This is just the previews.
Yeah, and apparently, unbeknownst to us, Linda and the Hulkster had an open marriage.
Dirty laundry. Like that you and Linda had an open marriage.
Oh.
You were both whores that did slutty stuff on the side.
Couple.
Neither one of you had a problem with the other one getting thrills on the side. In fact, Terry, You tried to get me to sample those thrills. You know, being the only wrestler that said no to so many things in wrestling, I bet I'm the only guy that ever said no to doing your wife.
Wow.
He just goes on and on.
So he's saying that Hulkster offered up his wife to the Warrior
for sex.
And the Warrior said,
Hell
no,
no.
I will not have your wife.
Right.
Unlike everyone else that you've asked.
And I am the only wrestler who is
The only
no.
one.
Yeah.
You think the Blue Meanie got a taste?
He must have. I mean, the
my
meanie
God.
probably got in
That's
there.
what
Andre
Warrior's
the
saying.
Giant? You think Andre?
Andre the Giant got
With
to
his
sample
big
the goods.
Dick.
Got in there?
Yeah.
Oh.
The earthquake, no problem.
No problem.
no.
Have a
According to
taste.
the Warrior.
Wait, no way, all of them. What about, what's his name that used to eat the turnbuckles?
George the Animal Steel.
George the Animal
That's
Steel.
how he eats pussy.
You think-
Yeah, exactly.
He just ripping pussy hair out and spitting it out like he did the turnbuckle.
That's
According to the Warrior, that's how it went down.
Oh, wow. I can't
And
believe it.
The Warrior also in there said that Hulk Hogan caused the real-life divorce of Macho Man Randy Savage
how
and
about-
Miss Elizabeth.
How about the guy, the fat slobby guy that would rub his ass in wrestlers' faces?
Rikishi.
Rikishi.
Oh, do you think Rikishi?
You think Rikishi would fucking rub his ass in Linda's face?
Warrior said every wrestler.
Every wrestler.
He
And
did say
Rikishi
that.
is a wrestler.
Not the Brooklyn Brawler. He's just a jobber.
It had to be the Brooklyn Brawler as well.
He would let
God.
a jobber eat,
Oh,
eat
watching
his
the
wife's
Brooklyn
pussy?
Brawler
I guess
just
so.
banging away on your wife like that? That's
guess
crazy.
so.
Oh, no.
I don't know if I believe.
What about the
all
Iron
this.
Sheik?
The Iron Sheik.
Did the Iron Sheik humble?
He must have let the Iron Sheik
Camel
humble
clutch?
Linda. Yeah.
Yeah.
He put her in the camel clutch and fucked her until she was humble.
Must have.
What about Vince McMahon?
Well, Vince McMahon has wrestled. That
You
was
suck my... I can't do this.
You suck my cock. Come on, Mrs. Hogan. Get on your knees and suck my cock. That's right. Look, Hogan, she's sucking my cock. Yeah, you get it. All around the head. Now touch my balls. Drip your saliva down my balls. Look, Hogan, look what she's doing. She's giving me the rusty trombone.
You know, he tries to do a TV PG product.
I know, yes. It's not like the old days.
The Warrior's saying everyone.
The Warrior's saying
and Vince has
everyone.
done some wrestling, so
Plenty of it. He's a
you would have
wrestler.
to assume that maybe.
I mean, according to the Warrior.
Oh,
Brian
God.
Kenyon from Halifax gives new meaning to the 1-2-3 kid.
I guess
Oh.
so.
Oh, Pat from Monaga says Ric Flair came up and went, woo, after eating a pussy. What was that?
Yeah.
I can't tell what he even wrote. It went by too fast.
okay, well.
When Ric Flair came in her face, he'd go, woo! That's embarrassing.
The word of the day is slander.
Yeah.
Today's word is slander.
Well, that's what...
what about the bushwhackers?
I
Oh,
mean,
wow,
must
that's
Gives
have
a
kinda
whole
got-
new meaning to their name,
Well,
huh?
they got their name.
Yeah. I'm just
Yeah.
glad that this Hulk Hogan Ultimate Warrior beef didn't end at WrestleMania 6 when everybody thought it did. And it was real, and it's just going and climbing into social media.
I'm amazed. This is... where did he post this?
He posted it on YouTube.
On YouTube? Was there a video with it?
Oh, yeah. You want to
is
see what he looks like?
And he has no makeup on?
No.
It's just him being real.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got to see what he looks like.
I haven't seen him without his Warrior makeup on.
You want to go behind the curtain?
Please take me behind the curtain.
There's Ultimate Warrior on Arsenio Hall.
Oh, God, that's
With
going to be
makeup on.
great. And doing his Warrior voice, I'm sure. No. Is he just kind of sitting? Is he doing a wrestling, like working the mic thing? Or is
No,
he
he's just sitting.
He's just sitting, talking in that normal voice. What an odd thing to do. And why is he so mad as to expose Hulk for these allegations that he's putting out there?
Well, he made a video about the Macho Man and how he was upset by it. And then when he saw Hulk Hogan was also upset by it, he didn't like that.
He couldn't just leave it alone and be like,
No, there's too much beef.
Too much beef.
And where does that beef come from?
WrestleMania 6.
What, really?
What,
Is it actual?
If you could fill me in. If you could fill me
my
in.
God,
What year was WrestleMania 6?
That would be 1990 was WrestleMania 6.
And what happened 21 years ago?
21 years ago,
that
what
the
happened?
Warrior can't let it go.
Well,
That the Warrior is accusing Hulk of having some days where he just sits and snorts cocaine.
the Warrior defeated Hulk Hogan for the world title. Hulk Hogan passed the proverbial torch.
Yeah.
But only a year after that, Hulk Hogan was back in the throne as number one guy.
Why wasn't he mad at Vince for having, written it that way instead of the Hulkster for regaining the belt?
I'm sorry, you've lost me on that one. What do you mean?
Okay. I understand now, Sam.
Here you go.
This is what the Warrior looks like. That's him?
Oh, my God.
Get the fuck out of here.
With all the Ultimate Warrior paintings.
He doesn't look. He could pass me in the street, and I would not know that
No
was
clue.
the Warrior.
But look,
no hair.
Little in the mouth, but
it would be like if Jack Nicholson's house just had shining stuff everywhere. Like there's Ultimate Warrior
there's
toys
action
and
figures
paintings and
oh man,
like he definitely has not let go of this thing. Well, I guess the fact that he legally changed his name to Warrior would have tipped us.
Well,
off to
that is. I like the half and half horrid painting. Half of the painting looks like him without the makeup on now, and then the other half is the traditional Ultimate Warrior.
Sure. You don't think it's a well done work of art?
That looks like something a child would do.
What you think Superfly got in there?
Oh, Superfly Jimmy Snuka?
Okay.
I mean,
Did he get up on the top rope, maybe?
and then jumped off and plunged his dick right
And
into
plunged
her.
his dick in there.
Okay.
Oh, look, there she is. There's her.
Okay.
Look at those tits.
All right.
Fucking bitch, you fucking
Anthony,
murdering bitch. Look at that.
Casey Anthony.
Yeah. Oh, wow. He is a weird fucking dude.
That's him working out in his gym,
Yeah.
pumping iron.
Does he do roids, you think? Well,
What a shithole he lives in.
We don't know what he does. We
Yeah, the last thing we would want to do is...
we don't want to join this stupid lawsuit between these two.
He's still got those big fake cap teeth, it looks like, though, in the front.
They do look fake.
It's open to come through the front door. Get a hug. One of those womanly handshakes.
You should hear this from the beginning.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
Terry. Rumor has it that the Warriors trying to get into your social networking party over there are being shut out. What's up with that, brother? And to think you used to be such the party animal. I mean, what's wrong? You don't have the guts for the game anymore now that the playing field is level? That's a shame. It's open to come through the front door. Get a hug. One of those womanly handshakes. That's okay, man. Me and the Warriors, we're going to make our way through the wall.
Is this... What is he doing?
He's cutting promos on YouTube about Hulk Hogan's Twitter.
In his basement.
In his basement gym. While he's playing 80s hair metal on his iPod so he can work out.
Now, Warrior says all wrestlers got a little taste, right?
Yeah.
Patrick Menaki writes, Big Boss Man, did he shove that nightstick upper?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
he didn't say who did what, but
Okay.
one would
The
assume.
big boss man,
And where we at
Sergeant
with-
Slaughter.
Where are we at with the Shockmaster?
Yeah.
The Shockmaster probably fell right into her.
Fell in there. Tripped over his dick.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow. Well, that's amazing. We're gonna have to keep tabs on this story.
Yeah, it's
Sam. You're officially at our wrestling desk.
Okay.
You're the guy that takes care of all that. So, any updates on this? Please keep us informed.
Hulk Hogan and the Warrior.
Can we get him
From
on the
21
show?
years ago.
The Ultimate Warrior?
Yeah. Get him on the show.
I'll work on
We'll
it.
do a
Wow,
photo
that's gotta
with the
be
Warrior.
hard. That's
Someone
gotta
knows
be
him
tough.
someone knows him on Twitter. Tell him Opie and Anthony want to talk to him.
I'm
About
gonna
the
reach-
Hulk Hogan thing.
I'm going to reach out to him. And first of all, I'm going to tell him that Opie and Anthony are both little warriors.
We
yeah.
absolutely are.
So, because which side are we on here?
I would say the Warrior side.
Yes.
Well, I'm on the side of truth.
And guess who's
and
the-
justice.
Oh,
Look,
is he on side of truth?
that
And the American
Warrior-
way.
I think it would be a great idea to get Warrior on the show so we could be his vehicle for slander and libel.
Okay, good
What a
point.
great idea.
Good point. Good point.
Second guessing the
Are we
Warrior
stupid?
booking.
Yeah, I think I'm
Maybe that's a
second
good
guessing
10
it.
o'clock hour and you guys could call in. And
There you go. 10 o'clock hour. I'll call in.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready.
brother.
I'm getting ready for another round of rodeo.
Yeah. Nice.
Rodeo. Starring Sam Roberts.
Still wearing that paint. Homo.
Yeah, oh, God. Womanly handshake.
I remember his paint used to hang off his face. That used to drive me nuts.
Yeah, it did. It would
Why
start
couldn't
like
they get?
peeling.
Why couldn't they get better paint for the Warrior?
Well, I mean,
it would hang. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
you would
It
like
would
colored
peel.
latex
It
throughout
would
the
start
match,
peel
yeah.
off or something. Hey, quick break, and then we got to get Esther Koo in here.
Yeah.
What do we know about Esther Koo?
Jimmy?
She was on Last Comic Standing, and we liked her when she was on, and
We absolutely liked her.
yes, she's very funny.
And she's making. Did we ever do a phone call with her or anything? I don't think so.
No.
All right, so we're going to meet Esther Koo for the first time next.
Oh.
Stick around for that. Stay there.
Okay, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. This is a Superfly Jimmy Snuka, and you, okay, let me start. And you're listening to Opie and Anthony. This is Superfly Jimmy Snuka, and you're listening to Opie and Anthony. It's the Superfly Jimmy Snuka, and you're listening to Opie and Anthony. Superfly Jimmy Snuka on your radio dial.
Boom, boom, boom. Now let me hear you say, way-ho. I say boom, boom, boom. Now everybody say, way-ho.
Hey-oh.
Boom, boom, boom. Now let me hear you say, way-ho.
Hey-oh.
Boom, boom, boom. Now everybody say, way-ho.
Hey-oh.
Boom, boom, boom. Now let me hear you say, way-ho.
Hey-oh.
Boom, boom, boom. Now everybody say, way-ho.
Hey-oh.
Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say, way-ho.
Hey-oh.
Boom, boom, boom. Now everybody say, way-ho.
Hey-oh.
Boom, boom, boom. Now let me hear you say, way-ho.
Hey-oh.
Boom, boom, boom. Now everybody say, way-ho.
Hey-oh.
Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say, way-ho.
Hey-oh.
Boom, boom, boom. Now everybody say, way-ho.
Hey-oh.
Gregorio!
Antonio!
Amy.